Lincoln. I think they played the night before the same time the Goldeyes did, but I could stand corrected here, as the Goldeyes did not look like the fresher team Kansas City was last night for sure. And they pumped the Goldeyes for an 8-3 victory last night. And as I said off the top, victories are going to come, losses are going to happen. It's the timing, and it's certainly how it happens in the 9 innings. And certainly the Goldeyes didn't do much very well last night at all. At the same time, they're in a pennant race, and I think that everybody that was here last night, the 6,023, would expect a little bit more. We'll see if there's a bounce-back night here tonight. We welcome you to the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show ride to the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, proud sponsors of the Winnipeg Goldeyes for over a decade, helping you protect the things you love. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com or call us at 889-2870. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have a look at the pitching matchup here tonight between these two teams. Goldeyes and T-Bones, middle game of this 3-game series. Game 85 for the Goldeyes on the schedule here tonight on TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce.
Hey guys, I'm having a big event and looking for a way to feed my group.
Call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue.
We're looking after you with a full catering service or do-it-yourself hog roast with succulent pork, tender beef, turkey, chicken, pork ribs, and more. No group is too big or too small. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you.
Can't wait.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slap shot north of Winnipeg in sunny Selkirk, Manitoba. Or visit them at selkirkchrysler.com.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Avalon. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
This is about your debt rescue. It's about climbing free of creditors and saving for the future. It's about someone reaching out to you, helping you regain your financial foothold with credit proposals and other options. And it's about changing the way you save and spend so your debt worries are far behind you. It's about your debt rescue with L.C. Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
And we welcome you back to downtown Winnipeg. The Goldeyes are 45-39 coming into this one. Kansas City 35-50. Kansas City will be on the outside looking in for the playoffs. The Goldeyes are still trying to get in. They're 2.5 games back, with including tonight 16 to go on the regular season schedule. Kansas City, like Sioux City, trying to be the spoiler. Let's have a look at On the Rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region for more than just tires. Cal Tire, true service. So the pitching matchup looks like this. Tonight for Kansas City, they will send a young right-hander to the mound. It'll be Ethan Cole, 6 feet, 185 pounds, from Austin, Texas, and he is 23 years old. Ethan Cole will make his 7th start of the year, his 35th appearance. He's 0-6 with a 5.61 ERA. 61 innings, 86 hits in those 61, 38 earned runs, 17 walks, 39 strikeouts. He's allowed 4 homers, and the opposition batting .333 against him. On the other side, it will be Jason Jarvis getting the start for the Goldeyes. His debut, and he is from Concord, California, 25 years old, 6'2", 195, and a right-hander. Jason Jarvis this year, 5-10 on the year with Sioux City, with a .431 ERA. 18 starts. He has logged 122 1/3 innings, and he has 53 strikeouts this season. So the numbers have been pretty good. The 4.31 ERA would be better, a lot better, if you took out the 2 starts that he worked against the Goldeyes in the last 2 weeks, where the Goldeyes banged him around pretty good twice when he was an opposition pitcher with Sioux City. And other than that, Jason Jarvis has been a pretty good pitcher in this league for the last couple of seasons. Interestingly enough, watch him because he's a get-it-and-go guy. He'll get the ball back, not a set, and be into the windup again. He works quickly. It's one way of developing a little bit of pace when you're on the mound trying to control the game. Take a timeout when we come back. The morning line is next to finish it all off, because we're just about done talking about this one, and the players are set to play at 7:05. Game time coming up in about 11 minutes on TSN 1290.
You love your steak, but what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
On your last vacation, you took pictures on your smartphone, and the quality wasn't great. Your memories deserve better. You need the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 from Don's Photo. As the world's smallest and lightest digital SLR camera, you can take it anywhere. And though the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 is small in size, it's enormous in performance. Ideal for those stepping up from a smartphone or compact camera. Ask for the Canon EOS Rebel SL1 at a Don's Photo location or visit donsphoto.com.
It's lucky number 5 for South Beach Casino and Resort. The hotel is turning 5, and they'd like to celebrate with you. Stay for just $55 a night. Then enjoy the breakfast buffet for only $5 per person. This amazing celebration is on all month and good from Sunday to Thursday. Get away, stay and play at South Beach Casino and Resort. $55 per night from Sunday to Thursday all August. Find out more and book now. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Swung on high, and deep it goes to left. Way back. Gone!
Get your Goldeyes tickets before they're gone and catch the Goldeyes live at beautiful Shaw Park. Tickets for individual games, group outings, and Sky Suites are on sale now. Come celebrate with us.
Oh, my! In downtown!
To learn more about the Goldeyes' exciting promotional schedule for the Goldeyes' 20th season, visit goldeyes.com.
Now back to the pregame show on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Final segment of the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show, Ride of the Ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, proud sponsors of the Goldeyes, helping you protect the things you love. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com or call us at 889-2870. By the way, good crowd filling up here tonight. $5 gets you in, and it should be a good game tonight. I would expect the Goldeyes to have a bounce-back effort over last night. And was it all that bad? I mean, yeah, it was, but only, I think, when you consider the time of year and where the Goldeyes are. But fortunately, as I mentioned, the Gary Social Railcats did not win either. By the way, the Morden Corn and Apple Festival is back August 26th through 25th in Morden, Manitoba. Free corn on the cob, apple cider, live stage entertainment, wonder shows midway, and much, much more. Friday night's entertainment features Trooper with Harlequin taking the stage on Saturday night. The Morden Corn and Apple Festival, August 23rd through 25th. So coming up next weekend. For more information, visit Corn and Apple. That's all spelled out, including the and. cornandapple.com. Let's have a look at the morning line, and it's brought to you by Assiniboia Downs for exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining. Do the Downs. Free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com for more information. This summer, do the Downs. Quickly looking here, the Goldeyes are 9.5 back of Fargo in the north. It's becoming increasingly visible that the Goldeyes will not win the North for the second straight year. The wild card is the only way they're going to get in. Fargo running away with the division now, 9.5 games ahead of the Goldeyes. In the Central, Wichita 8.5 ahead of Gary, as Fargo beat Wichita last night. Gary lost to Sioux Falls, and Gary at 47-36. The Goldeyes 45-39. In the South, well, the only division that really is up for grabs is the South. Laredo and Grand Prairie are tied atop with 45 and 40 records, and Amarillo one game back with 3 straight wins. They are 44 and 41. In the wild card, it's Gary and then Lincoln back by 2. The Goldeyes are 2.5 back, half a game back of Lincoln, and then Grand Prairie 3 back, Amarillo 4 back, St. Paul 5.5 back, and then you really drop off. Sioux Falls 12, Kansas City 13, El Paso 15, Sioux City 17. Your division leaders: Fargo by 9.5 on Winnipeg in the north, Wichita by 8.5 on Gary in the central, and then, of course, a 3-way battle in the south. Laredo, Grand Prairie, Amarillo, all separated by 1 game, and then you've still got 6 teams vying for that 1 wild card spot. Those 6 teams are separated by 5.5 games with 16 to go on the sched. Goldeyes will wear a white top, white pant, red trim, hats, and sleeves here tonight. It will be a black top and gray pant for Kansas City in Game 2 of this series here tonight. Well, that'll do it. We'll step aside for the anthems when we come back, starting lineups and first pitch. It's the Goldeyes and the T-Bones coming up next on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
Do you have a plan to escape winter this year? How about an Air Canada vacations trip with endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water, friendly people, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving? Plan the perfect escape this winter to the Grand Bahia Principe all-inclusive resort with Air Canada Vacations. Direct flights from Winnipeg to Montego Bay, Jamaica all winter long. Start planning your getaway today at aircanadavacations.com.
Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
Well, when the Goldeyes need a win, they call on Beverly. Beverly Wynn with the Star Spangled Banner and O Canada here tonight. And the Goldeyes certainly need a win as we welcome you to downtown Winnipeg. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Settle in for this one, the middle game of 3 between the Goldeyes and the Kansas City T-Bones. Let's have a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite level here at Shaw Park, make sure to stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy Comfort Zones. Each Lazy Boy Comfort Zone is fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. The Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. Well, it will be Jason Jarvis making his debut start as a Goldeye here tonight. And Jason Jarvis, 5-10 with a 4.27 ERA on the season. And he'll face a Kansas City lineup that looks like this. Justin Bass will lead it off. He's out in left field. Joey Gathright, who was a thorn in the side of the Goldeyes last night, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored and a walk, will DH and bat second for the second straight night. Jairo Perez will be at first. He'll bat third. Kennard Jones will be in center field, and he'll bat cleanup in the 4th spot. Brandon Jones will bat 5th. He's at 3rd. Felix Molina will be the shortstop and hit 6th. And the bottom 3 for Kenny Hook. Luis Rivera out in right, batting 7th. Trevor Coleman to catch, batting 8th. And rounding out the lineup, batting 9th and playing second base is Anthony Davis. That lineup again for the 35 and 50 T-Bones. Bass, Gathright the DH, Perez, Kennard Jones, Brandon Jones, Molina, Rivera, Coleman, and Davis. Well, settle in, folks. We'll see what happens here tonight on a beautiful night in Winnipeg. We're into the high 20s, low 80s. We'll give you the up-to-date weather as we get started here this evening. Here's Justin Bass to stand in from the left-hand side, and Jason Jarvis, the right-hander out of California, will rock, kick, and fire. In the first pitch is just outside, and we're underway right on time at 6:05 tonight. Ball 1 at 5 minutes after 6 o'clock Central. And the 1-0 pitch is high, 2 balls and no strikes. Our opening pitch tonight brought to you by, as always, the Greenwood Inn and Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn and Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Call toll-free today to the Greenwood or any day, 888-233-6730. 2 balls and 1 strike to Justin Bass, the pitch. And that swung on and fell back to my left and over the roof and on top of it and maybe out on to the promenade here at Shaw Park and the complex around us. Justin Bass, a switch hitter, bats from the left side. 2 balls and 2 strikes to him. The pitch is inside. He just got hit. And now Justin Bass is getting right in the face of Sean Hicks, saying, I just got hit on the hand, and really getting in the umpire's face. And Sean Hicks, our home plate umpire, was not going to originally give Justin Bass the Bass, and then you could hear Justin yell at the home plate umpire, I got hit on the hand. And now the base is awarded, and I think that that is the right call here. I think he got hit, just judging by his reaction. It was instantaneous to when the pitch came in. He tried to pull back on it, then he shook his hand. But if it was a acting job, then he probably should be choosing a different career. Here's Joey Gathright. So the leadoff man aboard here, and Gathright the DH. Gathright 3 for 4 yesterday with a walk, 2 runs scored. And he hits one right back to Jarvis, who throws it to second for 1 and down to 1 for 2 in time. Jarvis's throw almost a little wide of the bag, but a nice athletic play by Mazzola on the second base side of second to catch the ball, keep his foot dragging on the base for out number 1 on the lead runner in Bass, and then make a throw down to first, right on the money to get Gathright, who did hit into a double play last night and hits into a 1-6-3 6-3 double play here tonight, and there's 2 away. So pitcher's best friend, and here's Jairo Perez. Our home plate umpire is Sean Hicks. He calls the balls and strikes, as you probably already know. Mitch Morgan is over at first, and John Durante is at third. First pitch is low, ball 1 to Perez. So Hicks behind the dish, Morgan at first, Durante is at third base. And the 1-0 is outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Jairo Perez 3 for 5 last night. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. The ground into double play by Gathright last night, the 6-3, and then the 1-6-3 here tonight are the first 2 double plays he's hit into this year. The 2-1 is a fastball that's outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Defensively for the Goldeyes, Luis Allen the other half of the battery, Casey Harther at first, Kevin Mosquite playing tonight, he's at second, Josh Mazzola at short, Sherrando DeCastro at third, then Lentini, Graham, and Sadler left to right in the field. Pitch is swung on, bounced out to third, picked up nicely by DeCastro, shuffles and throws easily across the diamond, and that is that for Kansas City here in the first. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. After a half, Kansas City comes away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat on TSN 1290.
And the hits just keep on coming on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam! Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles, into the bin!
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Get ready, Winnipeg, for the sexiest, funniest, and most outrageous parody of the steamy international bestseller. 50 Shades, the musical, will premiere in Winnipeg September 5th to 7th. The Chicago Tribune says 50 Shades is impossible to resist.
50 Shades, the musical, at the Centennial Concert Hall for 4 shows only, September 5th to 7th. Tickets at Ticketmaster.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. My name is Paul Edmonds. Our producer-operator back in our studios is Tim Debenham. And the pride of Westman is back from, well, Westman to join us here after a night off. Brendan McGranahan, little soiree out in Westman last night. And, well, let's just say that he picked up some greasy food on the way back to Winnipeg. He's having some greasy food now. And they had a pretty good time last night. Usually if you're having greasy food the next day, it was a good time the night before. Here's Tyler Graham to lead it off. Essentially, Kansas City goes 1-2-3 in the top half of this first inning. Graham 2 for 4 last night, a walk. And the first pitch from Ethan Cole is a little bit high, ball 1. Defensively tonight for Kansas City, Trevor Coleman. The other half of the battery, Jairo Perez is over at first. Anthony Davis at second, the 1-0. Swung on, ground ball, deep in the hole at short. Molina went to try to make a backhanded pickup, slipped and fell. And the ball's in his glove, but he'll have no play. And even if he stays on his feet, he probably doesn't get Graham, who runs as well as anybody in this league. That's an infield single, and the Goldeyes have their first hit of the night. And here's Phelan Lentini. Lentini is batting second. Amos Ramon is not in the starting lineup here tonight. So Lentini vaults from the bottom of the order into the second spot. We'll see if he can move along Graham here. And Ethan Cole, 2 pitches in, goes to work from the stretch. First pitch is a little bit low, ball 1. Felix Molina's at short. Brandon Jones at third for Kansas City. Justin Bass, Kennard Jones, and Luis Rivera left to right in the outfield. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. So again, Coleman catching, Perez at first, Davis at second, Molina at short, Brandon Jones at third, Bass, Kennard Jones in center, and then Rivera on the corner outfield positions. Throw goes over to first, and Graham, who was caught stealing once last night, dives back in safely. Lantini batting .274. It is a nice night. It's a little breezy. The temperature is warm. Lights are on. It's hazy. The 1-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. Good slider right there. So in Winnipeg, we have overcast or haze. It's just one big solid sort of cloud. And we're at 28 degrees Celsius or 82 Fahrenheit. 1-2, runner on the move, pitch is swung on and fouled back. And that will get out of play and go off the upper deck facade and back down into the seats. And somebody's got themselves a souvenir. Humidity 58% here in the big city. And the wind is out of the south, 32, gusting to 47. 1-2 to Lentini. The pitch. Swung on, line to center. Kennard Jones will come in a couple of steps and make the catch on that, so one away. And there is a 60% chance of thunderstorms overnight, though. That would be great. If it was overnight and doesn't impede with tonight or tomorrow at 1:35. Here's Sherundle to Castor. Again into the city, hazy skies, lights are on here. 28 Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit. Throw over to first, and diving back in was Tyler Graham. The ball got away from the first baseman, Perez. Graham gets up, and for a moment looked like he had hurt his arm, and he gets up now to his feet and shakes the arm a couple of times, moves it around. Here comes the trainer, Shane Zadiviak, and Tyler Graham initially kind of shoot him away, but they're going to have a look at that arm, and it was just a dive in, and Tyler Graham's okay. He would have advanced had he got up to second base on that poor throw over to first. No pitch yet to DeCaster. We're in the bottom of the first, and we're scoreless. DeCaster on a 4-game hitting streak, and he was 2 for 4 with a double last night. Cole comes set. First pitch. Swung on, chopper, high chopper out toward third. Fielded by Brandon Jones. He throws a little low. The only place he could go was to first, but it's dug out by Perez. And Graham does get up to second base, but there's 2 away now. And the batter is Ryan Skoma. And Skoma will step in from the left side. Ryan hitting .362. He is second in league batting, and he is only 5 points back of Abel Nieves of Wichita. First pitch, right down the chute for a strike. Helped along by a 2 for 4 night last night. He had a double as well, did Skoma. But batting .362, Nieves is .367. 3 homers, 44 driven in. The 0-1 is on the inside edge for a strike. Wind is blowing again from right to left, steady again for the second straight night. It would take an awful tough poke to get it out to right field. However, the one thing about Skoma, he goes the other way very well. 0-2, though, to him. Runner at second base, 2 away. And the pitch. Breaking ball is low. Nice block there by Coleman, the catcher. Tomorrow, it is Matt Jackson for the Goldeyes. 2-0 with a 4.78 ERA. And the starter for Kansas City has not been named. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed. That's a good curveball by Ethan Cole right there. And the Goldeyes are done. First strikeout of the night for Ethan Cole. Ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the second. We're scoreless on TSN 1290.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com. Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
See the hottest rides, the coolest cars, and the fastest wheels in Manitoba. It's the annual Summer Car Show at South Beach Casino and Resort. Great fun for the whole family. Roll into South Beach Casino and Resort for a fantastic barbecue. And see the Summer Car Show participants compete for cash prizes. The annual Summer Car Show is on this Sunday from noon to 3 at South Beach Casino and Resort. Find out more, southbeachcasino.ca.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Top of 2, we welcome you. Kennard Jones, Brandon Jones, Felix Molina. Part of the order for Kansas City. The sun is starting to try to come out from behind this kind of thick cloud. First pitch to start the second is a fastball right down the chute for a strike. And the second is underway. We're scoreless here tonight. And the 0-1 is low from Jason Jarvis to Kennard Jones, who was 2 for 4 last night. By the way, folks, top of the second is always our home run inning. And we invite you to get down to Home Run Sports, the 1-1. Curve just missed outside, 2-1. At De La Seigneurie Boulevard, Bishop Grandin. And enter to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is right down the chute for a strike at 2-2. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning and we pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner, the 2-2. Swung on, and that is softly lined out to first. Caught before it hit the ground by Arthur. One away. And the batter is Brandon Jones. Kind of a one-hand job there by Kennard Jones. Just trying to get a bat on a ball. And he ended up softly lining it out to first and caught by Arthur right above the ground. And here's Brandon Jones. Switch hitter, bats from the, well, at least he's listed as a switch hitter, but he's batting from the right side. So obviously not switch hitting here tonight or during this at bat or maybe at all anymore. First pitch bounced foul left side. Strike 1. He was 3 for 5 with a couple of RBI last night, was Brandon Jones. Back to the home run inning. If you hear your name on this program, you need to contact Home Run Sports afterward within 30 days. The 0-1. Swing and a miss and a fastball at 89 on the gun here from Jason Jarvis. And it's 0-2. And you can do that in person or by calling 204-255-7687. No homers for any Goldeyes last night. No winners tonight. Maybe tonight for tomorrow afternoon. The 0-2, breaking ball just missed outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's the Home Run Sports home run inning. It's brought to you by Home Run Sports. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed outside, 2-2. Brandon Jones batting .270 on the year, 9 homers and 40 driven in. Two pitch. Curve swung on, bounce left side, foul. And into the seats that goes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Brandon Jones. When you look at Jason Jarvis's numbers, .427 ERA. And remember, I mentioned those 2 starts against the Goldeyes. 1 last week. 2-2. Curve swung on, foul back. And into the screen it goes. We do it again at 2-2. And won the week before when Sioux City was here before the trade. He has a 4.26 ERA. You take those 2 starts out against Winnipeg, and it's down to 3.40. That looks a lot better, obviously. And the 2-2 is swung on and fouled back to the screen. Almost a point better. 1 point. I know certainly we like to look at numbers and say, well, if you took that out, or if the season ended today, but it just, I think, gives you some perspective. 2-2. Swung on, chopper out toward third, fielded by DeCastro. You're going to have to hurry, throws to first, and doesn't get him. Doesn't get him. You know, it was a high chopper that DeCastro waited for the second hop on, probably should have come in on it, and grabbed it on the first hop. It was playable, and then he would have had a lot more time. He waited for the second hop. Brandon Jones got out of the box, ran down the line, and that will be an infield single that probably should have been an out. And a one-out infield single, and here's Felix Molina. And Molina 1 for 4. 2 runs scored and a walk last night. First pitch swung on and filleted over third down the left field line. It is a foul ball. Just foul. And that would have been tough. That probably would have scored Jones all the way from first. So strike 1 on Felix Molina. No score in the baseball game. Each team with 1 hit. Nothing and 1 to Molina. 2 homers, 36 driven in. The pitch. Fastball inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I would say probably around 5,600 here tonight. Mason Jarvis goes to work from the stretch. The 1-1. Swung on, chopper out towards short. And Mazzola flips back to Mesquite, and then down to Arthur. It's another double play. 6-4-3. Bang, bang on the inning-ending variety. And that is it for Kansas City in the second. No runs, a hit, and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of 2, play some trivia, see if the Goldeyes can get on the stick. No score from downtown Winnipeg on TSN 1290.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecued chicken nip. Yes, please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfast, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
Bottom of the second, Ray Sadler to lead it off. And the first pitch from Ethan Cole is a little bit low, ball 1. No score in the baseball game. It's Sadler, Mazzola, and Arthur. And Ray, 2 for 4 last night. And the slider in there for a strike on the 1-0, and it's 1-1. Play some trivia here in the bottom of the second. Sadler hitting .256, 16 homers, 60 driven in. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Late swing there. And it's 1-2. Ray Sadler spent a lot of years in Kansas City, going back to the Northern League days, and knows a lot of people over there. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just missed outside, 2-2. So around the batting cage today, it was a little bit of a homecoming, and also it was an opportunity for season ticket and mini pack holders. Pitches a high chopper out towards short, coming in on it, making the nice little play is Molina, and he'll throw to first as he had to come in and scoop it. And he gets Sadler at first base. Good defensive play there by Felix Molina. And there's one down for Josh Mazzola. Yeah, today, for the second time this season, the first time was during a rainy Saturday. Season ticket holders and mini pack holders got an opportunity to come and watch batting practice today. And they probably saw Ray Sadler standing over with a number of Kansas City T-Bones, having a little chat between the end of the Goldeyes batting practice and the beginning of Kansas City's. First pitch in there for a strike to Mazzola, the 0-1. Fastball down and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Our trivia contest question tonight is always brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, chopper out toward third, backing up on it, going to his left is Jones, and he will field that throw a little bit low to first, but dug out by Jairo Perez, 2 away. Nice play by Brandon Jones over at third. So 2 good defensive plays on the left side of the infield by the T-Bones here in the second. Here's Casey Arthur. Place Louis Riel is the trivia sponsor, and they also specialize in spacious executive suites in downtown Winnipeg. Our contest is open to those. First pitch to Arthur is on the inside edge for a strike that haven't won in the last 30 days. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Arthur 0 for 4 last night. And the reward, a pair of Goldeye tickets to one of the remaining home games on the last homestand. Pitches on the outside edge for a strike, 1-2, and Arthur didn't like that, goes for a little walk. Now back in from the right-hand side. Casey 2 for his last 16. 1-2 from Ethan Cole is outside, 2-2. And you'll also be automatically entered to win in the grand prize draw drum for a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on, chopper out toward third, charged by Brandon Jones. A barehanded pickup and a throw to first, and it's not in time. Casey Arthur beat it out for an infield single. Bang, bang, but Arthur was on the bag by the time the ball arrived into Perez's glove. Now the Goldeyes have their second hit of the night. And here's El Cabon. Number to call if you think you know the answer, 204-780-1290. And here comes Luis Allen. Stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch is low, ball 1. Allen 6 for his last 18 on a 4-game hitting streak. So while he slumped a little bit, seems like he's picked it back up, the 1-0. Swung on, hard hit ball out to third, but fielded by Brandon Jones. He'll throw to second, leading Anthony Davis for the force there of Arthur, and that is it for Winnipeg in the bottom of the second. Never got to the question. We'll do that at the top of the third. Also trivia coming up. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the third. We're scoreless here in downtown on TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue. There's nothing better than a fully catered barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce, and I want you to call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue now to book your fully catered barbecue or try a do-it-yourself hog roast.
It's fun, delicious, will cost less than you think. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you. Dates are filling up, so act fast.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? You didn't succeed by doing only one thing well. At MNP, we look at the entire business picture so you can get the most from every aspect of your operation. Strategies to optimize performance while mitigating risk, reducing costs, and streamlining process will help ensure your business is always operating at its full potential. MNP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mnp.ca.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982 Base. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you. John Henry Creations, Investors Group, CarStar Automotive, and Manitoba Lotteries Corporation.
Your fielder's choice for every minute of Winnipeg Goldeyes baseball. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the third inning, and the bottom three for Kansas City in their order, Rivera, Coleman, and Davis, due up against Jason Jarvis. No score in the baseball game. My name is Paul Edmonds. Glad to have you along. Talking trivia here, and we gave you all the parameters. We'll give you the question here after this first pitch to Luis Rivera, who made a nice defensive play last night. Hasn't seen the ball here tonight. Goldeyes hit a lot of balls out to right field last night where Rivera was playing. Nobody tried to yank anything to left. And the first pitch. Fastball swung on and lined right back up the middle for a base hit. So sitting dead rat, and Rivera got a fastball and lined it right by the head of Jason Jarvis. And that is a leadoff single, and here's Trevor Coleman. Question tonight is, the Kansas City T-Bones are in their 11th season as a franchise, having moved from Duluth, Minnesota after the 2002 season. In the history of the T-Bones, how many field managers have they had? And I want you to name them. So it's A and B. First pitch to Coleman. Swung on and fouled back. Piece of the bat goes out halfway to first. Ball goes back by the Goldeyes on deck circle. And it's strike one and a new bat required. Kansas City T-Bones are in their 11th season as a franchise, having moved from Duluth, Minnesota after the 2002 season. In the history of the T-Bones, how many field managers have they had? And I want you to name them. 204-780-1290. So here's Coleman with a new bat. And he'll step in from the left-hand side, and here comes the chant. He might be the new target tonight, Trevor Coleman. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch is bounced out to short. Picked up by Mesquite to Mazzola for one, and a throw down to first by Mazzola. Pulled Harther off the bag, but he got Coleman on the way by. And that's the third double play that Kansas City has hit into in this game already. One in each inning. And this one goes 4-6-3 on the twin killing. And here's Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis will step in from the left side. First pitch from Jarvis. He blew a fastball by him inside, but didn't catch the corner. And that's ball one. Davis 0 for 4 yesterday. The pitch. Fastball swung on, hit the center field. And there is Tyler Graham backing up a little bit, reaches up, makes the catch with one hand. And that is that, as they say in the third. No runs, a hit, and again, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of three. No score. TSN 1290.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah. Pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
You're going to thrive in a big way at the Collegiate on the University of Winnipeg campus, Canada's only high school at university. I'm Julia, a grade 9 student, and I chose the collegiate because it's a great place to be who you are, make friends, and connect with teachers who treat you like an individual. Attending the collegiate also prepares students in grades 9 to 12 for their transition to university. It's a decision I'm so glad I made. To learn more about the collegiate at the University of Winnipeg, visit uwinnipeg.ca/collegiate.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
Well, we go to the bottom of inning number 3. Kevin Mesquite to lead it off, followed by Tyler Graham and Phelan Lentini. And it's hitters 9, 1, and 2. And Mesquite did not play last night. He was 1 for 7 in that series with Sioux City. Hitting .229. Stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike from Ethan Cole. Let's have a look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. The 0-1. Swung on, bounced out towards short, and over to his right or left is Molina, the shortstop with a backhanded pickup. Does so and throws to first to get Mesquite for out number 1. Another good ranging pickup by the shortstop for Kansas City. One away. And here's Tyler Graham, who's 1 for 1. One final in the American League today. David Ortiz helped his team with a home run, his 24th. And the Boston Red Sox beat the New York Yankees 6-1. John Lackey picked up the win to go to 8-10 for the Red Sox. Hiroki Kuroda took the loss. He dropped to 11-8. First pitch to Graham in there for a strike. Partial scores. Chicago White Sox are in Minnesota. It's 1-0 for the Sox over the Twins in the second. Pitch is low, 1-1. Toronto and a home run by Jose Bautista, his 28th, leads Tampa 1-0 in the second. 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. We have a winner on trivia. Winner of the answer, by the way, coming up in the bottom of 7. Thanks for playing along tonight. It was a Saturday night Super Stumper. Our, what we like to call Saturday night special. The pitch swung on and fouled away right side. And that will get into the seats. By the way, Tampa Bay is just 1 game back of Boston, but they are losing tonight at home to Toronto. Boston's already won in that race for the AL East. 1-2. Swung on, and Q shot it off the end of the bat, over and off the front railing of the dugout at first base of Kansas City. And it's a ball and 2 strikes still to Graham. And the other game with a partial score in the AL, Detroit leading KC 2-0 in the second. That's after KC swept a doubleheader against the Tigers last night. Pitch is swung on, bounced over the mound, back of the middle, picked up by Molina. He throws to first, and it's not in time. Again, Tyler Graham with the speed will beat it out. Was going to be close. Molina had to come in, make the running pickup and the transfer and throw. And Tyler Graham has his second infield single of the night. And it's a 1-out variety. The Goldeyes have 3 hits. Graham has 2 of them tonight. And here comes Kenny Houck out to argue that call at first base, and nothing will become of that. It was pretty short-lived, called by Mitch Morgan, our umpire over there, who I think he got it right. And Phelan Lentini, the batter. Later start, 7:05 Central tonight, Seattle at Texas. And a throw goes over to first, and Graham dives back in safely. Tyler is leading the team in stolen bases. He is 24 of 32. But remember, I told you last night, he got caught stealing. Pitch is swung on, or pardon me, is low and inside, bounced away from Coleman up to second base. On the wild pitch is Tyler Graham, and Lentini held up on that had a little bit of a notion, a little nudge, but didn't go around really, and it's ball one. And the Goldeyes with one out have a runner at second base. Lentini lined out to center field his first trip. We're in the bottom of 3, no score. And Ethan Cole comes set 1-0. Swung on and lined over first down the right field line. Fair ball, it's going to get into the corner. An easy score for Graham. Striding for second is Lentini. He'll be in standing, and the Goldeyes lead it 1-0 on an RBI double by Phelan Lentini here in the bottom of the third inning. That's vintage Lentini the other way off the end of the bat with some authority and on a line tracking that right field line and into the corner. No chance for Luis Rivera to go over and get it. And Lentini drives in his 35th of the year and an easy score for Tyler Graham from second base. And here's Sherundle to Castor. First pitch. Curve in there for a strike. Seattle and Texas tonight. Felix Hernandez 12-5 for the Mariners. Martin Perez 5-3 for the Rangers. 8:05 tonight. Houston at Los Angeles. The pitch. Runner on the move to third. Throw down to third is in time. And Lentini will get caught stealing at third base. A good throw by Coleman right there to apply the tag. Brandon Jones. 2-5 on the caught stealing. 2 away here. And on the count, 0-2. On to Castor. And the pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled to the plate. And we do it again. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Houston 5-7 tonight in Los Angeles to take on the Angels. Garrett Richards 3-5. The pitch. Swung on, grounder out towards short. Fielded by Molina. He's going to throw as he backed up on it to field it to first base and get DeCaster by a large margin, and it's a 6-3 put out. The Goldeyes are done. A run on a hit for Winnipeg. Nobody left. We'll go to the fourth. Goldeyes open the scoring and lead 1-0 on TSN 1290.
Leave the daily grind behind and treat yourself to what is by far Winnipeg's best happy hour. Monday through Friday from 3 until 5, the lounge at your favorite Pony Corral location has happy hour appetizers at half price. And on top of that, every Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, you can get 49-cent wings and ribbies. It's all part of Winnipeg's best and most delicious happy hour at your local Pony Corral lounge. Proud to be celebrating 25 years.
No interest, no payments, no taxes. Biggest discounts ever. Free this, free that. No freight, no purchase necessary. Drive for free.
Overwhelmed with all the empty promises? At Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, there are no gimmicks, just great deals on new and pre-owned vehicles. They're a family-run dealership that treats everybody like part of the family. Drop in and see for yourself where the true value lies. Andy Rewicki's Selkirk Chrysler Dodge Jeep, just a slap shot north of Winnipeg in sunny Selkirk, Manitoba. Or visit them at selkirkchrysler.com. Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Wednesday, August 28th Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College. Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Top of the fourth inning. Justin Bass to lead it off, followed by Joey Gathright, the DH, and Jairo Perez. Top of the order for KC. 1-0 Winnipeg. First pitch is inside, ball one. Bass was hit by a pitch his first trip, and then there was a double play that Gathright hit into to erase him, the 1-0. Swung on and lifted high, fairly deep left center field. There is Graham. And just before the track, he'll reach up in left center. Will the center fielder for Winnipeg and make the catch for out number one. Here's Joey Gathright. Kansas City's hit into 3 double plays already tonight off Jason Jarvis. And Jarvis in his Goldeyes debut. Coming up tonight, 8:05 as well. Cleveland at Oakland. That's a big game for both teams. Especially for the Tribe. Ubaldo Jimenez will get the start for the Indians. He's 8-7. Dan Straley, 6-6 for the A's. Showing bunt pulling back and taking a strike was Gathright. And it's 0-1 to him. Interleague play, Baltimore and Colorado in Baltimore are tied at 1 in the second. The 0-1 is inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. One final in the National League from today. St. Louis got by Chicago 4-0. And the 1-1 is high, 2 balls and 1 strike. Joe Kelly the win, 4-3 for the Cardinals. Travis Wood the loss, 7-10 for the Cubs. Yadier Molina pulled off of the disabled list just the other day. Homered for St. Louis is 9th, the 2-1. Swing and a miss on that 90-mile-an-hour fastball from Jason Jarvis. It's 2-2. In the 9th inning, it's getting late in Pittsburgh, and Arizona leads 12-5 over the Pirates. 3 home runs in that one. Martin Prado was 11th for Arizona. The 2-2 pitch is swung on and fouled away by Gathright. Left side, another play. Starling Marte, his 11th for Pittsburgh. Pedro Alvarez, the third baseman for the Bucks, his 30th. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Gathright. He's 0 for 1. The pitch is high, 3-2. Second inning tonight, the Los Angeles Dodgers lead Philadelphia 1-0. Also in the second, Milwaukee and Cincy are scoreless. In the first, Atlanta and Washington are scoreless. Pitch is low, ball 4, so Gathright will draw a 1-out free pass. First walk issued by Jason Jarvis tonight. And here's Jairo Perez, who is 0 for 1. Third, Miami and San Fran are scoreless, and just underway, the New York Mets at San Diego Padres. American Association early on, Sioux Falls leading Gary 1-0 in the second. Everything else, a 7:05 start, including Fargo at Wichita, St. Paul at Sioux City. First pitch to Perez is on the outside edge for a strike. Good fastball there. Laredo at Amarillo, El Paso at Grand Prairie, Rockland at Lincoln. Some local baseball to pass along. Team Manitoba at the Under-18 Championships. The 0-1 is outside, 1 ball and 1 strike in Trois-Rivières, Quebec. Beat PEI today. And obviously, a big win for them. The pitch is outside, 2-1. And they beat them 10-0. And Ryan Saunders threw a no-hitter for Manitoba. That team is being represented by the North Winnipeg AAA Midget Pirates. They play BC tomorrow, but they play for 7th place. 2-1. Swung on, chop road toward third, diving out as DeCaster can't come up with it. Down the left field line it goes. Striding for third is Gathright. He'll be turned around third. He'll head for home. The relay throw will actually go to second, and in standing is Perez, and he will be safely there as the tag applied by Mosquite, but not in time. So an RBI double here for Jairo Perez, and tying the score up right after the Goldeyes score to open it up are the Kansas City T-Bones in the top of this 4th. The 1-out double after the walk. The walk comes in to score, and here comes Kennard Jones. So the Goldeyes got the ground ball, but just eluded a diving DeCaster at third and tucked inside the bag off the bat of Jairo Perez. And Gathright scores all the way from first base, but he was running on the pitch. And here's Kennard Jones, who's lined out to first. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. The pitch is low, 1 ball and 1 and no strikes. Kennard Jones is 2 for 5 in the series. In Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, 21 and under championships. The 1-0 is outside, 2-0. Manitoba defeated Newfoundland 6-1. And that's that team of junior baseball players, a select team. made up from all the players inside the Manitoba Junior Baseball League. Jesse Gertzen went 7 innings for the win. Pitch is low, 3-0. No earned runs, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts. Jamison Krentz from Carillon had 3 RBI to help Manitoba beat Newfoundland 6-1. And now Manitoba plays New Brunswick in the final round-robin game tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. And Manitoba's 1-3 in the tournament. 3-0. Swung on, ground ball out to short, fielded there by Mazzola. He will look Perez back to second, throw to first. A little bit of a low throw again, but dug out with a backhand behind the bag by Harther. And Kennard Jones is out number 2. And here's Brandon Jones, who has an infield single tonight. So we're tied at 1 here in this 4th inning. And Brandon Jones stands in from the right side and he had an infield single back in the 2nd. Wind is still blowing from right to left. First pitch from Jarvis is outside, ball 1. 4 for 6 in the series. Here's Brandon Jones. The pitch. Swung on, lined out to third, caught by DeCaster, and then he tried to make a fancy little flip up to throw it around the horn, and he dropped the baseball, but the umpire at third base was right there to see that it was a legitimate catch. It's a line out to third. That's it for Brandon Jones in Kansas City. But they have scored some baseballs in this 4th inning off Jason Jarvis, and they tie it. They get a run on a hit, and they will leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of 4, tied at 1. TSN 1290.
What's for dinner?
Let's barbecue.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Perfect for the barbecue.
Sounds good.
Really good.
Designed for optimum juiciness, Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast is so tasty. And it's available at your neighborhood Safeway store. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
Team's playing great. Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Ryan Skoma to lead it off in a 1-1 tie. Skoma, Sadler, and Mazzola. And let's have a look at the Culligan Water in-game line score. First pitch from Ethan Cole is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Culligan Water, better water, pure and simple. Locally owned and operated since 1956-01 is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Serving Winnipeg and surrounding area. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. 1 ball, 1 strike to Skoma. He struck out his first trip. The pitch is inside, 2-1. Well, it's a run on 4 hits at Camp Goldeyes tonight. And a run on 3 hits for Kansas City. The 2-1 pitch is half a swing. It's in there for a strike anyway, 2-2. Skoma 2 for 5 in the series. He is 8 for his last 21. And the pitch swung on, bounced right by Cole, back through the box for a base hit. Leadoff single here in the bottom of 4. Don't forget, folks, the Morden Corn and Apple Festival is back. Not that it went anywhere, it just only happens in August. This year, August 23rd to 25th in Morden, Manitoba. Free corn on the cob, apple cider, live stage entertainment, wonder shows midway, and much, much more. Coming up on the 23rd, that would be a week from last night. First pitch to Sadler in there for a strike. Friday, the 23rd's entertainment is Trooper. And then Harlequin taking the stage a week from tonight. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. The Morden Corn and Apple Festival, August 23rd to 25th. For more information, you can go to cornandapple.com. All one word. 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. I would go down for the free corn on the cob. One ball and 2 strikes to Ray Ray. The pitch from Cole. Breaking ball is outside, 2-2. Sadler 0 for 1 tonight, and 2 for 5 with a couple of RBI in the series. We're tied at 1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Sadler sadly down on strikes. Second strikeout here for Ethan Cole. And 1 down for Josh Mazzola. And Mazzola will step in from the right-hand side. And Mazzola bounced out corner to corner his first trip. So 1 away, 1 on. We're tied at 1. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. We usually get some corn on the cob from Morden around that time of year. Pitch is swung on and filleted out toward right. Toward the line, Rivera, though, he'll make the catch in right field for out number 2. From the Batters family down there. And it is delish. Well, the only thing I have salt on. But I put plenty of salt and butter on that. Here's Casey Arthur. Infield single here tonight. 1 for 5 in the series. And a throw goes over to first, and skipping back in is Skoma. Ryan is 5 for 7 on the base paths, if you're wondering. He's got some pretty good speed. Pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. That's going to skinny through. Around second and looking at Rick Forney and told to stop is Skoma. And he will get back to second base. So Arthur has a single here. And here's Luis Allen. And Allen will step in from the right side. And Allen 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice. He's batting .305, a couple of homers and 38 driven in. 2 on and 2 away. Goldeyes looking for that key hit. Ethan Cole will come set in the pitch. Curve inside, ball 1. Couple of homers, 38 driven in for El Gabong. Well, the outfield fairly straight away, with the exception of Kennard Jones just shading a little bit toward the gap in left center. Pitches outside, 2 balls and no strikes. But fairly deep. 2 balls, no strikes to Luis Allen, who is 6 for his last 19. And the pitch swung on and lined over first down the right field line. Fair ball. Into the corner it goes. Around third in to score is Skoma. They're going to wave in Arthur. The relay throw will not be in time. In fact, it's cut off at first. Arthur scores from first, gets the supplemental oxygen out, and it's a 2-run double for Luis Allen. And the Goldeyes lead it 3-1 with a big 2-out hit the opposite way for El Gabong. Oh, yeah. And RBI 39 and 40 for Luis Allen. And here's Kevin Mesquite. And Mesquite will stand in from the right-hand side. 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch. Swung on and looped out toward right center field. On the run, Rivera, and he can't get there. And it gets by him. He tumbles and rolls. Kennard Jones is going to pick it up. Around second, heading for third is Mesquite. He'll be in standing with an RBI triple. In to score on that was Luis Allen, and the Goldeyes lead at 4-1. An RBI triple for Kevin Mesquite on a little bloop job out toward right center. But Rivera leaned and couldn't get there, and then his momentum carried him forward. He somersaulted out there after missing the baseball, and it went back in behind them. Kennard Jones had to go and back him up, and then once they realized that there was a problem in the gap, the Goldeyes just sent Mesquite, and he's in standing at third. Here's Graham, who will wait on the first pitch, and it's ball one as he takes it low. Tyler Graham has scored once tonight, and he's been 2 for 2 at the plate with a couple infield singles. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So the Goldeyes scoring 3 runs with 2 away. They lead at 4-1. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on, line to right. That'll drop for a base hit. Easy score for Mesquite. RBI single for Graham, who's 3 for 3 tonight. And the Goldeyes lead it 5-1. And Phelan Lantini the batter, and here comes Andy Shipham. And the pitching coach, who used to be a real good closer in the Northern League for Kansas City and for Gary, will come out to have a little chat here with the battery. And as we do that, we get a chance to do this. Sal's win a Winnie Dog when the Goldeyes win following any home game, fans. You can take your game ticket to any of the Sal's Express locations to receive a free Winnie with the purchase of fries to be redeemed within 7 days of the game. Courtesy of Salisbury House. Now, the offer not valid here at Shaw Park, where they do have a Salisbury House vendor. 1 offer per ticket per person per visit. Here's Phelan Lantini, an RBI double tonight. Now the Goldeyes now have amassed 9 hits. They lead it 5-1. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Lantini is the 8th man to hit in the inning. Runner on the move, pitches low, throw down to second is not in time. Tyler Graham ahead for a slide for his 25th stolen base of the year. They called that a strike on Lantini, who's still arguing about it now. Where the pitch looked low, it's 0-1 to the Goldeyes left fielder. 0-1 to Lantini. The pitch. Breaking ball is outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Ethan Cole will come set. 1-1. Swung on, wrapped down the third base line. Diving stop by Brandon Jones, but foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Phelan Lantini. The 1-2 pitch is low and inside, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Phelan Lantini. Runner at second. The Goldeyes have scored 4 times the pitch. Breaking ball is bound left side foul. And off the railing to the Goldeyes third base dugout. Back out onto the field. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ethan Cole comes set, 2-2. Breaking ball, again, pounded left side foul. One-handed nicely by, looks to me like Josh Mazzola. Yeah, that's who it is. And into the seats it goes. Rather generous of him. 2-2. Swung on, bounce left side, foul again. And the ball boy over there. Nice little pickup. Two balls, two strikes. Lentini batting .274. He's lined out, had an RBI double, 2-2. Swung on and tried to go the other way and fouled it off the end of the bat, right side. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goldeyes here at home, 23-18, 45-39 overall. Trying to keep pace. 2-2. Swing and a miss and a fastball. And Lentini down on strikes. 3 strikeouts here tonight for Ethan Cole, but the damage done in the bottom of this fourth. Goldeyes sent 8 men to the plate, 4 men cross it. They do that on 6 hits. No errors and 1 left. We'll go to the 5th. Winnipeg leads at 5-1, TSN 1290.
It's 4:30 a.m. The city is fast asleep, except for a few early risers, working behind the scenes, getting things ready for the day, picking up what's left behind. Johnson Waste Management. Doing our best to be the very best.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the UNFI and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true.
Batter up, turn it up. This is Winnipeg Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Felix Molina will lead it off. We go to the 5th inning. 5-1 in favor of Winnipeg, and Jason Jarvis works in to his 5th. Hitters 6, 7, and 8 here for Kansas City. First pitch, fastball strike on the outside corner, and the 5th is underway. Glad to have you along tonight. Warm night here in the city with some humidity. Windy, though, the 0-1. And a bunt pushed up the first base line. Jarvis is there, barehands it, throws to first. Oh, and how about hanging in there? Harther did, but they don't get the out call at first base. It wasn't in time. Good running sprint down that first base line. Here comes Rick Forney. He is going to come out to talk with Mitch Morgan over at first base on that play. It'll be a safe call for Felix Molina. The Goldeyes before the game today, and really before batting practice started, worked on bunt defense just like that. Now, Jarvis picked up the baseball, and he participated in it. And threw to first base, but it wasn't in time. Harther hung in there. The throw was more toward the foul part of the field, and that's why Harther had to kind of hang in there with the glove to catch the ball, even though he knew that the runner might run into it. And Rick is over talking with Mitch Morgan about that play over at first base. And it's a general discussion right now that doesn't show any signs of heating up, and now Rick will turn away and walk away as Felix Molina will be safe on that. We'll call that a bunt single. And here is Luis Rivera, who is single tonight. And Rivera 2 for 5 in the series. Goldeyes lead at 5-1. We're in the 5th. And Rivera stands in from the right side. And Jarvis comes set. First pitch. He's going to show bunt, pull back, take high, ball 1. Rivera batting .263, 2 homers, 14 driven in. Molina over at first is 29 attempts on stolen bases. He has 21 stolen bases, so 21 of 29. Pitches outside 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Rivera. And Molina gets a pretty good lead. The 2-0. Swung on, lifted out toward right. Sadler in control, drifting back before the track. Turns, faces us, makes the catch for out number 1. And here's Trevor Coleman, who was hit into a 4-6-3 double play. 3 double plays Kansas City has hit into tonight. Or 3 double plays that Jason Jarvis has induced, whichever way you want to look at it. And Trevor Coleman hearing it from some of the fans. Coleman 2 for 3 last night. 0 for 1 tonight. Jarvis, the right-hander, comes set to his belt. First pitch, fastball, bounce right side. Mesquite to Mazzola for 1. And down to 1 for 2 in time. 4, 6, 3, bang, bang. Inning-ending double play. The 4th, Kansas City's hit into in the 4th. Jarvis has induced tonight. That's it in the 5th inning for the T-Bones. No runs, 1 hit, and again, nobody left. 5-1 Winnipeg after 4.5, going to the bottom of 5 when we come back from downtown on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
This summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meteor, full of the bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every ribneck you know, because these damn there ribs are good goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
When Winnipeggers' stuff exceeds their space, why do so many rely on Storageville?
It's so convenient.
With 2 prime locations, 830 Waverly and 123 Reinders at State Pond Road.
Access to your locker is really easy.
It's totally secure. Every unit is alarmed and video monitored every minute, every day.
My house should be so clean.
They even have a free cube van to stick your stuff in. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores. Learn more about their wow factors at storageville.ca.
We all know that money doesn't grow on trees, but it sure grows in our branches. At Steinbach Credit Union, you get a great interest rate on any of our savings accounts, right from $1. That's right, no minimum balance here. Add to that a complete range of financial products and our unparalleled service, and that could put a smile on anyone's face. So switch to SCU today and laugh all the way from the bank. Steinbach Credit Union, taking care of the world's most important money, yours.
Fifth inning. Toronto DeCaster to lead it off, followed by Ryan Scoma and Ray Sadler. Hitters 3, 4, 5. 5-1, the Goldeyes lead it. And DeCaster 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch from Ethan Cole. Curve, a little bit low, maybe outside, ball 1. DeCaster's bounced out to third and to short tonight. 1-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. Winnipeg getting a run in the third, giving up a run in the fourth, and then scoring 4 in the fourth. The pitch is in there for a strike, 1-2. And Winnipeg leads at 5-1. 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 and 4 for the T-Bones on the Culligan in-game line score, 1-2. Is called third strike in the inside corner. And DeCaster will go down looking. 4th strikeout tonight for Ethan Cole, excuse me. Garrett Cole is the first-round draft pick of the Pittsburgh Pirates, who's actually pitching in the big leagues now. I don't think any relation to this kid. Here's Ryan Skoma. Otherwise, you probably would have heard about him, right? First pitch to Skoma is inside, ball one. Skoma has struck out, singled, and scored. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side off of first Perez, and he will jog it over toward first and then underhanded to Ethan Cole, the pitcher covering the bag for out number 2. And the batter, Ray Sadler, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Interesting story. We'll kind of tell you the next time he steps up, but there's a whole Brandon Jones mystery to uncover with the Kansas City T-Bones here tonight. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Not quite a Hardy Boys mystery or anything. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey, I read those books when I was a kid. 1-1. Breaking ball, swung on, bounced out toward third, and picked up by Brandon Jones on a running pickup, and he throws to first in time. Really nice play by Brandon Jones. And that's it for the Goldeyes. They go 1-2-3 here for the first time in the baseball game. Zeros across the board. We're on to the 6th. We march along in this one. Goldeyes lead at 5-1. TSN 1290.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Do you know where all your food comes from? Eating local is easy. At the Carver's Knife, all of the meat they sell comes from local Manitoba meat producers. Tender, aged beef, quality pork, and chicken. The Carver's Knife offers the finest meat products Manitoba has to offer. Because quality matters. It has to be the Carver's Knife. Supporting local farmers. 1530 Regent Avenue West and 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
It's a quiet evening at the lake. You can hear the birds singing before bed. The gentle waves. It doesn't get any better than this. Unless
you add Archangel Fireworks to your night. Having a birthday? Amp it up with fireworks. Family reunion? Nothing says we missed you like a crackling peony exploding in the sky. Typical Wednesday? You guessed it. You need Archangel Fireworks. 104 Pembina Highway.
All right. First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 6th inning, and Anthony Davis will lead it off, followed by Justin Bass and Joey Gathright, the DH. First pitch from Jarvis is a fastball that's low, ball 1. It's hitters 9, 1, and 2 for Kansas City. Winnipeg leads at 5-1. And the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Davis is 0 for 1. He flew out to center field earlier tonight. Jason Jarvis, 1 run on 4 hits. Walked 1. The 1-1 is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. He does not have a strikeout tonight, but he has been pounding that strike zone, especially with a very good 90-mile-an-hour fastball. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on, wrapped right side, and on 2 hops, coming a little bit toward first is Mesquite. Second baseman will field it easily. Throw to first base, 1 away. And the batter is Justin Bass. Bass 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch tonight. Tomorrow, Matt Jackson 2-0 with a 4.79 ERA for Winnipeg. No starter has been announced, or at least revealed to us, for Kansas City. First pitch in there for a strike. And the 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and fouled away. 0-2. Into the seats it goes. After it started out in the Sky Suite, nobody can make a catch there. Down into the main grandstand where we've got, again, I'm going to probably say 5,700 here tonight, 5,600. And time called as Justin Bass will step out. Hitting .286 is Bass, and he's 1 for 5. A walk, and he's been a hit batsman in this series. Oh, 2 is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Threw a changeup there. Or off speed anyway. 5-1 Winnipeg. We're in the 6th. Last Saturday night, it was a miserable night here. Tonight, it's beautiful. 1-2. Swung on, and that is lined down the right field line. Left that up on that breaking ball, and it's pounded foul. 1 away in the inning. Bass 3 home runs, 15 driven in. A switch hitter batting from the left side against the righty Jason Jarvis. 1-2 pitch. Is a cold third strike on the inside corner. Took something off of it, 84 miles an hour, whatever it was. Probably looked like a pretty good slider. And that's the first strikeout here tonight for Jason Jarvis. And that first strikeout by Jarvis brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. So first strikeout for Jarvis, 2 away for Joey Gathright. And the first pitch. Swung on, hit out to center field. High fly ball, but lots of room for Graham. Turns, faces us, and about 3/4 of the way back makes a 2-handed catch. And that is that for Kansas City in the 6th. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Zeros across. They go in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-1 Winnipeg, TSN 12-9.
When it comes to pizza, it's all a popularity contest. That Santa Lucia pizza keeps winning. Talk about popular. Santa Lucia has been voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown magazine readers for 8 straight years and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for Best Pizza Restaurant for 7 years. So, for dine-in, takeout, or home delivery, go with Winnipeg's most popular and best pizza. Santa Lucia Pizza.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
You like to shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
So do we. When it comes to windows, Best Windows and Doors doesn't go with just a single manufacturer. We shop around. Only the best quality, efficiency, and warranty will do. And only a few have it all. And that's all you'll find at Best Windows. So go ahead, shop around and ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Oh, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Josh Mazzola to lead it off, followed by Casey Arthur and Luis Allen, hitters 6, 7, and 8. My name is Paul Edmonds. Tim Debenham is our producer-operator back at our studios in South Winnipeg. Brendan McGranahan is with the cold cloth on his forehead, helping us out here on site. First pitch as the Goldeyes lead at 5-1 is outside, ball 1. Mazzola 0 for 2 tonight. Ethan Cole works into his 6th. The pitch swung on, and that is tattooed high, deep to straightaway center. Back to the warning track at the wall. Kennard Jones will leap, and it is gone. A home run for Josh Mazzola. He powered it out to dead central. For him, his 13th of the year. He'll make the turn at third and come on down. Winnipeg leads it 6-1. Baby. And Mazzola, RBI number 54. And a solo shot to lead it off here. And Harther will drive one out toward left center. Coming hard after it is Bass. He dives, can't get there. Harther around first, heading for second. Here comes the throw and the play at second base. And the ball got away from Anthony Davis covering the bag. And Harther is safe with a double, his third hit of the night. First pitch swinging. And the Goldeyes are starting to tee off on Ethan Cole here. And a right-hander will get up and start throwing in the bullpen for Kansas City. Winnipeg leads it 6-1 here. And Luis Allen will be the batter. And Allen, a fielder's choice in a 2-run double tonight in a 4-run fourth inning. Winnipeg now 6 runs on 11 hits. And it's a run on 4 hits for Kansas City. First pitch to Allen is low, ball 1. Good news on the out-of-town scoreboard in Gary, Indiana tonight. Sioux Falls leading Gary 4-1 in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes, the pitch. Curve, swung on, bounced off of the Goldeyes dugout roof, back onto the field. And went off the facing of the roof and back onto the field. 1-1 to El Cabong. So Sioux Falls 4, Gary 1, that's in the 4th. And that's good news right now. Don't forget they're in Gary. Gary has that propensity for coming back in the 8th or 9th. And breaking hearts. 1-1. Curve, swung on, hit to center field. Right there is Kennard Jones. He'll come in. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Harther will stay put at second base. And the batter is Kevin Mesquite. And a final in the CFL, Saskatchewan beat Montreal 24-21. Chris Milo kicked the game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock for the Rough Riders. Anthony Calvillo left the game in the second quarter with a headache, which usually means concussion. And coming up at 8 o'clock tonight, Calgary at British Columbia. First pitch to Mesquite, swung on and fouled at the plate for strike 1. Here in the bottom of 6, let's have a look at Goldeyes this week. It's brought to you by Boston Pizza. Come and try Boston Pizza's new Meteor Fall Off the Bone Ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Well, one more game to go here on this homestand. It's tomorrow afternoon. 0-1. Swung on, and that is punched out to right center field. Well hit. Kennard Jones on the run there. He'll make the catch deep in the gap in right center for the second out, and deep enough where Harther can advance from second to third. So 2 away now. Back to the top of the order in Tyler Graham, who's 3 for 3 tonight. And here comes Kenny Hook. And I don't know if this is going to be a visit or a pitching change. Number 23 warming up in the bullpen. And Josh Hildebrand. And that'll be it for Ethan Cole. And Hildebrand is going to come into the baseball game when we come back. We'll take a 60-second timeout on the call of the bullpen. A pitching change here for Kansas City. Ethan Cole's night is done. The night for Josh Hildebrand is about to begin. Winnipeg leads at 6-1, TSN 1290.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering? Not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. LC Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. Your way forward at lctaylor.com.
Ethan Cole is done for the night, 5 2/3 innings. 11 hits, 6 runs. They are all earned. No walks, 4 strikeouts. He gives way to Josh Hildebrand, a right-hander, out of the bullpen for Kansas City. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. So Josh Hildebrand, 6'1", 200 pounds, from Red Lion, Pennsylvania. He's a rookie. And we'll see him out of the bullpen for the first time in this series for Kenny Hook. And for Hildebrand, this will be his 21st appearance. He's 1-2 with a 6.59 ERA, 27 1/3 innings, 32 hits allowed in those 27 1/3, 20 earned runs, 12 walks, 11 strikeouts, a homer allowed. The opposition batting .299 against him. Here's Tyler Graham, 3 for 3 to face Josh Hildebrand. Ethan Cole on the hook for the loss here tonight as the Goldeyes lead this one in the bottom of the 6th, 6-1. Graham, all 3 hits, singles. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. He has an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored tonight. Casey Harther with 2 away is at third base. Goldeyes have scored now in 3 of the last 4 innings. 0-1. Swung on, foul back to the screen, strike 2. Talking about Goldeyes this week for Boston Pizza. And tomorrow's the final game of this homestand. We're on the air at noon with 55 with 40. 1 o'clock is the pregame show for Winnipeg Insurance. 1:35 first pitch. Matt Jackson will throw that out for Winnipeg. 0-2. Swung on, fouled back, and out of play as that gets on top of the roof here at Shaw Park. Still 0-2. It's fun and games on the Promenade tomorrow, and Kid City run the bases free after the game for kids under 12. Tickets 5, 7, 12, 14, and 18 bucks. Available on Ticketmaster.ca, 855 Goldeye, or walk up and buy them at the door. 0-2 is low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Then the Goldeyes head on the road. It will be a week-long road trip starting Monday night. We'll be on the air at 6:30. A 7:05 first pitch from Midway Stadium in St. Paul. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in St. Paul. 1-2. Swung on, and that is lifted out toward left field. Right there is Justin Bass. He will back up and make the catch, and the Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the 6th inning. They finally retire Tyler Graham as he goes for the 3rd out in this 6th. Goldeyes get a run on 2 hits. The run came in, though, on Josh Mazzola's 13th home run of the year. A solo shot to lead off the 6th. Winnipeg will leave 1. We will go to the 7th. Winnipeg in control by 5 at 5-1, or by 5 at 6-1 on TSN 12-9.
Cheers to the NSA slow pitch team whose uniforms are not uniform at all. Cheers to the times where more prep goes into playing after the game than playing in it. Cheers to the team who carries the cooler to the bench first and then maybe goes back to the van for the bats, balls, and gloves. Cheers from the Bud family, Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Lime. Proud sponsors of your Winnipeg Goldeyes and every NSA slow pitch team in Winnipeg. Go get 'em.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com. Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
We go to the 7th inning. Jason Jarvis will face Jairo Perez, Kennard Jones, and Brandon Jones. Winnipeg leads it 6-1. First pitch is right down the chute for a strike. It's hitters 3, 4, 5. Perez, an RBI double tonight to account for Kansas City's lone run. Goldeyes getting a run in the third, 4 more in the fourth, 1 in the sixth. And the pitch is no pitch. Time was granted. Still nothing in 1. Kansas City getting 1 in the fourth. Jarvis working into his 7th. We were talking about the Goldeyes playing here tomorrow. Love to see you out. I think there's going to be a good crowd here tomorrow. They were talking about 7,000. And then the Goldeyes on their last road trip of the year coming up. 0-1 is a good slider on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 0-2. And that will commence on Monday night with 4 in St. Paul, 3 then on the weekend in Sioux Falls. And then the Goldeyes will come home and have Monday off, the 26th. The pitch is outside, 1-2. And then St. Paul is here for 4, Fargo for 3 to end the regular season. And we'll see if the Goldeyes get in by then. 1-2 is inside, 2-2. And during that last homestand, 2 real big nights. On Wednesday, the 28th, that's hockey night here at the ballpark. There'll be a slap shot contest. You're encouraged to wear a hockey jersey. 2-2 is just outside with that slider, 3-2. There'll be some composite stick giveaways, lots of prizes, fun events. Sonoma Credit Union's here. They'll have their dogs here. 3-2 pitch. Curve is just a little bit high. And it's ball 4. Leadoff walk to Jairo Perez. That didn't look bad to me, that curveball from Jason Jarvis. And here is Kennard Jones, who is 0 for 2. And you might want to get some tickets for that night. The Civ will be here, I'm sure, for hockey night. And then the next night is turn back the clock, Thursday the 29th. Pitch. Swung on, bounced out toward second. And Mazzola had it go out of his hands as he was looking to second. And they don't get any outs. Jones across the bag on the fielder's choice. There'll be an error on Mazzola, and it will be E6. And the Goldeyes, who have been so good defensively here tonight, at turning double plays for them, and that's a season high, make a mistake on that one. And here's Brandon Jones now, 1 for 2. So turn back the clock on Thursday the 29th. The night before that, Wednesday the 28th, is hockey night. We invite you to come on down and participate in a couple of fun nights here at the ballpark. Here's Brandon Jones. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Okay, here's the Brandon Jones mystery. Brandon Jones, you may recall, was the third baseman back in the Northern League for Kansas City in 05 and 06. It's this guy. The 0-1 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 0-2. Then he went to the American Association in Sioux City, Lincoln, and then off to Amarillo this year, and also in the Atlantic League. So people in Winnipeg hadn't seen this guy since 2006. 0-2. Swung on, popped up. That might be tough. Down the left field line. Mazzola will not get there. He'll pick it up and twirl and now throw to third base. That's a bloop single, and the Goldeyes are in a jam here. And Brandon Jones, after being behind 0-2, gets aboard, and the bases are loaded for Felix Molina, and there's nobody out. And the Goldeyes, I think, will get some people up in the bullpen. However, Brandon Jones, that Brandon Jones at first that just singled, just arrived back for his second stint in Kansas City, and the first time he's played there as a T-bone since 06, when he was 24 years old. He's now 31. First pitch is swung on, bounced out to short, fielded by Mazzola to Mesquite for 1, and down to 1 for 2 in time. Molina hits into his second double play of the night. It goes 6-4 and 3. A run will come in to score, and it will be unearned, and it makes the score 6-2. No RBI for Molina. So in to score is Perez. And over to third is Kennard Jones. And there's 2 away. And the batter is Luis Rivera. Kansas City had another Brandon Jones this year that played for them this season. First pitch in there for a strike. Not the same guy, and he was just traded to New Jersey last month along with Lucas Irvine and eventually Matt Padgett. Pitch outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So there's been 2 Brandon Joneses in the league. Both have played for Kansas City this year. They have not been teammates this year, and they are 2 different guys. 1-1 is low, 2 balls and 1 strike. But this Brandon Jones is the adept third baseman we remember back in 05 and 06 with Kansas City. He had a couple of real good years there. 13 homers, 10 homers. As a young guy, a 23 and a 24-year-old. 2 balls and 1 strike here to Luis Rivera. The pitch. Breaking ball, hit high and deep to left, way back and gone. A 2-run homer here for Luis Rivera. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-4 game in favor of Winnipeg. Rivera hits his 3rd of the year on a hanging curveball. And it's a 3-run inning for Kansas City here in the 7th. RBI number 15 and 16. So a couple of home runs tonight, 1 by each team. Now the batter is Trevor Coleman.
Number 14, Trevor Coleman.
And that home run went off the top of a vehicle out there parked on Waterfront Drive. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Right off the roof of a white vehicle out there. The 1-0. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So, as they say on the Brandon Jones file, case closed. Coleman's hit into 2 double plays tonight. The 1-1 to him. Swung on and fouled away left side. And out of play, a ball and 2 strikes. Coleman's hit into a 4-6-3 twice tonight. This is a 3-run inning. All 3 runs should be unearned. Against Jarvis, the 1-2 is inside. Turning out of the way of that is Coleman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 6-4 Winnipeg in front. But the lead has diminished with this 3-run 7th. And now a right-hander up in the bullpen for Kansas City as the complexion of this game has changed. 2-2. Swung on and a comebacker over the mound. Right back up the middle for a base hit. And Anthony Davis will be the batter. And here comes Rick Forney as Brendan Lafferty was warming in the bullpen. And that might be it here for Jason Jarvis. So Lafferty's been throwing in the bullpen. It's number 17 down there in the bullpen for Kansas City, Dustin Loggins. And that's going to be it for Jason Jarvis. A fine night here tonight for him. In his Goldeye debut, he'll be paid off by the faithful here at Shaw Park. Well, we'll take a timeout, be back in 60 on the call of the bullpen. Jarvis is done for the night. Lafferty's night will begin after these on TSN 1290.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, and it's Peak.
3 runs here in the 7th inning, and it continues for Kansas City. They are trailing by 2. Winnipeg leads at 6-4. And Anthony Davis will face Brendan Lafferty, who works for the 2nd straight night and will look to get Davis out and takes over for Jason Jarvis. For Jarvis, 6 2/3 innings tonight. He was excellent. 7 hits, 4 runs. I have just 1 beat earned. 2 walks, a strikeout, and he gives way to Lafferty. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. For Brendan Lafferty, he worked last night, and he allowed 4 hits in 1 1/3 innings. No runs, but he did give up some inherited runs. No walks and 1 strikeout. And now they are going to pinch hit for Anthony Davis and bring a right-hander in. And it's KJ Miramontes to pinch hit. And a right-handed bat. Runner at first base. Goldeyes have made an error in the inning, and that's cost them. First pitch. Swung on, and that's popped up into left center field. Coming in, Lentini. He makes the catch, and that is it for Kansas City in the 7th. They get 3 runs. They do so on 3 hits. A costly Goldeye error, and 1 left. After 6.5 at stretch time in my hometown, we invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and stretch them out. We'll go to the bottom of 7. Goldeyes lead it by 2 at 6-4 on TSN 1290.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Dustin Loggins will be the new pitcher tonight for Kansas City as Kenny Hook reaches into his bullpen for the 2nd time tonight. Josh Hildebrand is done, 1/3 of an inning. And he got a fly out of Tyler Graham, so he was perfect. And now Dustin Loggins comes in to start the bottom of the 7th. Goldeyes' lead has been trimmed to 2 at 6-4. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. And Dustin Loggins, a right-hander, 6'5", 205 pounds, from Waynesville, Missouri. And he is just 23 years old. He just turned 23 on August the 1st. So Loggins makes his 26th appearance. He had 10 starts, but now into the bullpen. Here's Lentini, first pitch. Showed bunt, pulled back, takes a strike on a fastball to start him off at 0-1. Loggins 6-5 with a 4.20 ERA. The 0-1 pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. 83 2/3 innings, 95 hits allowed, 39 earned runs, 30 walks, 84 strikeouts, 6 homers given up, 1-1. Breaking ball bounced out toward third. To his left, Brandon Jones, up with it and on to first to get Lantini for out number 1. And here's Shrundle to Castor. And the opposition batting .285 against Dustin Longans. And DeCastro 0 for 3 tonight, looking to extend a hitting streak to 4, or from 4 to 5, excuse me. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Swung on and looped over first down the right field line. Fair ball, and it dumps in there for a base hit. 1-out single for DeCastro, and it's now a 5-game hitting streak. And Ryan Skoma will step up. 1 for 3 tonight. Let's get to the answer on trivia. Pass along our winner's name.
Number 32, Ryan Skoma.
And Ryan Skoma will stand in from the left side. Loggins comes set. The pitch is a fastball that's wide. Ball 1. Skoma tonight struck out in the first, singled and scored in the 4th, and grounded out. Runner on the move is a throw down to second after that pitch missed outside, and it got away from the second baseman, and Davis goes into center field, and DeCastro with a stolen base, and then he gets to third on the air on the throw. It'll be E2. So the Goldeyes, a sac fly away from adding on here, or at least getting back to a 3-run lead from 2, where it's been trimmed to when the lead was as much as 5 here this evening. More importantly, getting a run here would grab some momentum back. Infield in for KC to protect the plate. 2-0 is high. 3 balls and no strikes to Skoma. Trivia tonight, as always, brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel specializing in spacious executive suites. 3-0. Swung on and fouled back as Skoma had the green light on 3 balls and no strikes. Question tonight was this. Kansas City T-Bones are in their 11th season as a franchise, having moved from Duluth, Minnesota after the 2002 season. 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and fouled away. 3-2. In the history of the T-Bones, how many field managers have they had? And I want you to name them. Congratulations to James Tam of River Heights tonight. First answer is 4. 3-2. Swung on and a comebacker right there to Loggins. He fields it, and he looks to Castor back to third. Throws to first for out number 2. And now the infield for the T-Bones can step back with 2 away and a runner at third. And here comes Ray Sadler, who's 0 for 3 tonight. And the managers, Dirty Al Gallagher, the original manager. Then Andy McCauley took over for him after a few years. Andy won the only championship for the T-Bones. Then Tim Doherty, and now Kenny Hook. First pitch is high, ball 1. So congratulations, James. You pick up a pair of Goldeye tickets to a future home game, or at least one of the remaining games on that last homestand. Pitch is swung on and lifted out toward right. Drifting back, Rivera. He'll make the catch for out number 3. And the Goldeyes are done in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Also an error on the play at second base on DeCastor's stolen base, his first of the year. So we'll go to the 8th inning. Winnipeg leads at 6-4. Again, the answer, 4 managers in the history of the T-Bones. Dirty Al Gallagher, Andy McCauley, Tim Doherty, Kenny Hook. Congratulations, James Tam, our winner tonight on trivia. We go to the 8th, 6-4 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
When's the last time your bank gave you a great big kiss when you walked through the door?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what we do at Sonova Credit Union. Our DOG, you know, Director of Greetings, is a St. Bernard who welcomes all our members.
Wow, can he schedule appointments too?
He's not Director of Appointments, just greetings. But at Sonova, you don't need an appointment ever.
So I can just walk in and...
Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Every pitch, every hit, every minute of the action on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 8th inning, and Chris Kissick is the new pitcher for Winnipeg. Justin Bass, Joey Gathright, Jairo Perez. First pitch from Kissick is on the outside edge for a strike. Bass is 0 for 2 tonight. He was hit by a pitch. We go to the 8th. Winnipeg leading 6-4. And that's it for Brendan Lafferty. One pitch, 1/3 of an inning. 0-1. Swing and a miss on that split finger fastball that just died before it got to the plate. Bass way out in front of that. Flailing. So Lafferty done. One pitch tonight. Threw more getting loose than he did in the game. Kissick comes set, the 0-2. Breaking ball is outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kissick, the third pitcher of the night. And just to confirm, Jason Jarvis, 4 runs, only 1 is earned. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled back, and that will be into the seats. Ball and 2 strikes to Justin Bass. For Chris Kissick, a right-hander. And a tall 28-year-old from British Columbia. 6'4", 185. 1-2. Fastball missed inside. 2-2. And for Chris Kissick, he makes his 43rd appearance of the year. He's 2-4 with a 276 earned run average. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Bass went after that off-speed pitch and swings right through it. First strikeout for Kissick, only the second for Goldeyes pitching tonight, but there's one away here in the 8th. By the way, for Lafferty, that appearance where he threw one pitch, his 46th appearance of the year. And he and Joe Harris were tied coming in. Lafferty will go ahead with 46 unless Joe Harris is making an appearance for Fargo in Wichita tonight. And for Kissick, his 43rd. First pitch to Gathright is in there for a strike. And Kissick is right in there in appearances in the top 5 in the league as well. We'll have a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. Gathright is 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Speaking of Wichita and Fargo, Wichita leads Fargo 3-1 in the 3rd down in Wichita, Kansas. And that is a game between the 2 top teams in the league. 1-1. Swung on, lifted high, out to left field. Lentini in, and now back a step. And he'll wait for it to come down, and it drops into the pocket of his mitt. And there's 2 away as Joey Gathright flies out. And here is Jairo Perez. And Perez will step in from the right-hand side. In the overall composite standings, Wichita has the best record in the league at 56-28. And then Fargo at 55-30. They played one more game than the Wingnuts. And Fargo's a game and a half back of first place overall. First pitch is outside, ball 1. What does that mean? Well, let's say that Fargo and Wichita got into the final. Whoever had the best record would be able to choose the 1-0. He's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. As to whether they want the first 2 games of the series at home or the last 3 games, it's the choice. Jairo Perez, 1 for 2, a walk, an RBI. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-2. Other good news in the third, Rockland leads Lincoln 2-0. And Sioux Falls is ahead of Gary 4-1 in the 6th. 1-2. Swing and a foul off the bat of Perez at the plate. Rolls back into foul territory at third base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6-4 in favor of Winnipeg. We're in the 8th inning. Yeah, Sioux Falls 4, Gary 1 in the 6th. Amarillo leads Laredo 3-0 in the 3rd. St. Paul ahead of Sioux City 3-0 in the 3rd. The pitch is low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Grand Prairie ahead of El Paso 5-0 in the 3rd. All in the Manitoba Blue Cross out of town scoreboard. 2 away here in the 8th. Nobody on. Winnipeg by 2. Jairo Perez, right-handed batter. Kissick will look in. Comes set. 2-2 pitch. Fastball is low and in between the legs of Allen. Goes back toward the screen. 3-2. Kennard Jones stands on deck. And a right-hander throwing in the bullpen for Kansas City. It's number 36. Ryan Fennell. Pitch is swung on, bounced back up the middle to his left. Mazzola twirls, fires toward first, and as he picked up the ball in the grass in shallow center, his throw is not anywhere near first, and Arthur has to come off the bag to field that. So we'll call it an infield single. Nice play by Mazzola to get there. And here is Kennard Jones, who represents the potential tie and run. Mazzola to his left picked it up, and while he was way off balance and way too far away from first, he tried to make a desperation throw after the twirl, but it wasn't anywhere near first base. So Jairo Perez safely aboard with his second hit of the night. Here's Jones, and now they're going to get Perez into a rundown, and how about that? Coming off the mound is Kissick, and slipping and falling was Perez. Halfway to second, Kissick came off the mound and made the unassisted play between first and second. Don't see that very often. The old one unassisted on the caught stealing. Here in the top of the 8th inning, no runs, a hit, and nobody left. Come to the baseball park. You see something different every single night. 6-4 Winnipeg, TSN 1290.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
The Winnipeg Blue Bombers are back in action.
And as official sponsors, Don's Photo and Canon are sending you to the sidelines as the team's official fan photographer. Capture the blue and gold from the field using the latest equipment provided by Canon, like the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Its easy-to-use functions, stunning image quality, and DSLR features make the Canon Rebel T5i the best camera on the field. Get in on the action with your Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the all-new Canon Rebel T5i. Enter in-store at any Manitoba Don's Photo location to win. Visit bluebombers.com for details.
Knowledge is power.
Get the power you need to succeed at CDI College.
With relevant, focused career training for business, healthcare,
art and design, legal, technology, and more.
Learn more.
Earn more.
Get more out of life with a career you love, not just a job.
Find your passion at cdicollege.ca.
CDI College. We change lives through education.
CDI.
I love it, and we will succeed.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. And here's Josh Mazzola to lead it off, followed by Casey Arthur and Luis Allen. First pitch from Loggins is on the outside edge for a strike. Goldeyes lead at 6-4. We're in the bottom of 8. Now the pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And Mazzola tonight, 1 for 3, homered off Ethan Cole back in the 6th. The pitch is outside, 1-2. Still a right-hander throwing in the bullpen for Kansas City. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch swung on, fouled back, and that's Ryan Fennell. And then also, Patrick Keating is throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg. So the closer getting loose for the Goldeyes. 1-2. Swung on and hit down the right field line. It'll be a foul ball, but well stroked. And into the grass berm it goes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Goldeyes getting a run in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th, 1 more in the 6th. It's Mazzola, Arthur, and Allen here against Dustin Loggins in the bottom of 8. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Mazzola down on strikes on that high slider. First strikeout for Loggins, the 5th in the ball game for Kansas City pitching. And here's Casey Arthur, who's had a 3 for 3 night tonight. And Arthur will step in from the right side. Don't forget the Morden Corn and Apple Festival, back August 23rd to 25th in Morden. Talked about it 3 times tonight. Free corn on the cob, apple cider, live stage entertainment, wonder shows midway, and much, much more. As Arthur will punch one out towards center, he'll have a 4-hit night as that'll drop in front of Kennard Jones. 1-out single here. Friday night's entertainment features Trooper with Harlequin taking the stage on Saturday. The Morden Corn and Apple Festival, August 23rd to 25th. More information, visit cornandapple.com. And Arthur will come out of the baseball game as Amos Ramon is going to pinch run for him. As Luis Allen will step up and in. So a pinch runner in the 8th inning, and it's Amos Ramon. And Allen steps in from the right-hand side. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 6,028 here tonight. 6,028. Good walk-up tonight. And the 1-0 is inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Luis Allen tonight. 1 for 3 and a 2-run double way back in inning number 4, where the Goldeyes kind of took control of the game. Breaking a 1-1 tie, the 2-0. Swung on and fouled away right side. And out of play. And the Goldeyes getting a little bit closer to Kansas City, who are leading the league in attendance. With an average of 56.27, the Goldeyes are 55.77. This is Winnipeg's 40th opening. And a throw over to first base, and Amos back in time. Goldeyes can max out at 48 openings because they've had a couple of rainouts at home and lost those gates. The 2-1 is inside, a little bit high, 3-1. And 6,028 here tonight, 6,023 last night, so 5 more here tonight. And I think they're expecting 7,000 here tomorrow. (3-1), runner on the move, pitches high, ball 4. And Allen will draw a walk. Now the batter, Kevin Mesquite. And here comes Kenny Hook. And I think he's going to hook out Dustin Loggins and bring in Ryan Fennell, and that's exactly what he's going to do. We'll step aside for 60 on the call. The bullpen here. We're the bottom of 8. Goldeyes lead it by 2. 2 on with 1 down on TSN 1290.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan-favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Maury Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Maury Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Moray. These guys hit it right out of the park.
Well, Kevin Mesquite will be the batter. Ryan Fennell will be the new pitcher. And he'll be the 4th pitcher of the night for Kansas City. Fennell, a right-hander, 6'4", 220, from Pittsford, New York. And he was in New Jersey, and Newark earlier this year. And he is 23 years old. And he takes over for Dustin Loggins. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Kevin Mesquite will be the batter, and he's 1 for 3. So Dustin Loggins is done. 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits, no runs, responsible for 2, a walk, a strikeout. It's Ramon at second, Allen at first. Goldeyes in the bottom of this 8 lead 6-4. And Patrick Keating continues to throw in the bullpen for Winnipeg. Don't forget about 50 Shades, the musical. It's the hilarious parody of 50 Shades of Grey phenomenon. Premieres at the Centennial Concert Hall September 5th through 7th. A sexy, hysterical musical romp. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on the radio, but I just did. 50 Shades, the musical, a laugh-out-loud night of fun you won't want to miss. The show is full of dance numbers, original songs delivered by an outrageous cast with a live on-stage band. Tickets on sale now, $49.50, $59.50. 50shadesmusical.com for more information, or Ticketmaster for tickets, 855-985-5000. Here is Kevin Mesquite. An RBI triple tonight, sandwiched around a flyout and a ground out. Fennell comes set. First pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Good hack there by Mesquite. And it's 0-1. Mesquite batting .229. Fennell will come set. Righty here. Wind still blowing from right to left. 6 runs, 13 hits, 1 error on the on the Culligan in-game water line score. And the 0-1 is high, 1 ball and 1 strike. On the Culligan in-game line score, it's 6 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error for Winnipeg. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error for Kansas City. Mesquite has bounced out to short, had an RBI triple and scored, and then flown out to center field. The pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Mesquite, batting ninth in the order. Goldeyes have 2 on, with 1 down in the 8th. And Mesquite having a good at bat here against Ryan Fennell. Fennell comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got Mesquite on a slider away. And that is strikeout number 1 for Fennell. Second out of the inning. And the 6th strikeout for Kansas City pitching on Goldeye hitting tonight. By the way, this is Ryan Fennell's 2nd appearance. No record, no ERA with Kansas City. 2 innings, 1 hit. No walks, now 1 strikeout. And the opposition hitting just 143 against him. Here's Tyler Graham. First pitch is high, ball 1. Graham 3 for 4 tonight. Now with 2 away, we look ahead to the 9th. It'll be Kennard Jones, Brandon Jones, and Felix Molina. Heart of the Kansas City order due up here. The 1-0 pitch is high and tight. 2 balls and no strikes. Tyler Graham has singled in the 1st, singled in the 3rd, had an RBI single, and stole a base in the 4th. He's also scored tonight. His last trip, though, he flew out to left field. And that was in inning number 6. We're in the 8th, 2 away. The 2-0 is outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Goldeyes lead it 6-4, 6,028 here tonight.
Come on, Meat. Throw the heat.
3 balls, no strikes. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Through the heat right there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Graham taking all the way. Three balls, 1 strike. Fennell comes set the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield. And right there is the first baseman, Perez, to call off the second baseman, Davis, to make the catch. The Goldeyes are done here in the bottom of the 8th inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We will go to the 9th. Last chance coming up for Kansas City. They need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. We'll see if the Goldeyes can shut them down to pick up a victory in this series. When we come back, make sure you do. 6-4 Winnipeg, going to the 9th on TSN 1290.
Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water, quality products, and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Morey Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Morey Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Morey. These guys hit it right out of the park.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
While we go to the 9th inning, Kennard Jones, Brandon Jones, Felix Molina, heart of the order for Kansas City due up. Goldeyes lead at 6-4. Patrick Keating is hauled out of the bullpen. to try to close this one down for a save. That's it for Chris Kissick. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. And the Goldeyes will have some people moving around here a little bit. Casey Harther comes out of the game. Sharundel DeCastro goes across the diamond from third base to first to take over for Harther here in this 9th. Amos Ramon goes, as he came into pinch run for Harther, into third base. So there's your defensive changes tonight. Keating comes set. First pitch to Kennard Jones is a little bit low, ball 1. And the 9th is underway tonight with the Goldeyes leading by 2 at 6-4. Jones is 0 for 3. Reached to the fielder's choice and scored in that 3-run 7th. The pitch swung on. Bouncer back up the middle to his left. A pickup by Mazzola and a throw from behind the bag at second, right on the money to first, and there's 1 away. Nice play by Mazzola, ranging to his left. And there's 1 down on 2 pitches in Brandon Jones, the batter. He's 2 for 3. Patrick Keating will come into the baseball game. And he leads the team in saves. And Keating looking for his 17th here tonight. His 33rd appearance of the year. He's 4-1 with a 2.52 ERA. 36 innings, 36 hits, 10 earned runs. Only 3 walks, 29 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .259 against him. First pitch is a strike to Brandon Jones. Goldeyes, 6 runs, 13 hits, 1 error on the Culligan in-game line score. 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Kansas City. 6-4 Winnipeg here in the 9th. The 0-1 is down and away in that breaking ball, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Wind is still blowing from right to left. Brandon Jones, an infield single in the 2nd. He lined out in the 4th and singled in the 7th. Keating comes set. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew that fastball right by him. 80 on the gun here, likely about 91. Patrick Keating, a former Royals farmhand. "26 years old, from Harrisburg, Illinois." 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled back. So he's challenging him with fastballs. And that one, Brandon Jones got a piece of and fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jones will stand in for the right side. Hitting .270 on the year, and he's 5 for 8 in the series. 1 away here in the 9th. Nobody on. Winnipeg by 2. 1-2 pitch. Swung on. Ground ball out towards short. Rolled right up there to Mazzola. Up with it. Fires to first. 2 away. And here's Felix Molina, the last hope for Kansas City tonight. And Molina will stand in from the left-hand side. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Had a bunt single. He's also hit into 2 double plays. 5 double plays Kansas City has hit into tonight. And a bunt pushed out toward third, and that is going to roll. Stay on the line, and it will be a fair ball as it stops on the line for a bunt single with 2 away. And Amos did the right thing to leave it to see if it was going to roll foul, and it started to curve that way, and then it got onto the line and stayed on the line and stopped. And now Luis Rivera with a 2-run home run will have a chance to tie it. He's already homered here tonight to left field. He's 2 for 3 with his 3rd home run of the year. Ready. 6-4 Winnipeg in front. And Keating will look in to get the sign righty-righty here. Rivera homered off of Jason Jarvis in that 3-run seventh. First pitch swung on, hammered high and deep to left, way back and gone. A 2-run home run for Luis Rivera, and Kansas City is tied it. First pitch swinging at 6 apiece. Second home run of the night, and their 10th hit. And we'll play into the bottom of the ninth inning. A 2-run shot on a high fastball and ripped on the first pitch over the wall in left field. And here's Trevor Coleman. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And now a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for Kansas City. And it's number 47, Chad Robinson. The 0-1 is a breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. So the Goldeyes blow the save here tonight. Kansas City's come all the way back from a 6-1 deficit as the Goldeyes have failed to add on. And Keating will come set. And the pitch. Curve, and that's in the dirt and gets away from Allen. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Coleman tonight, 1 for 3. And for Keating, if memory serves, that's only the second home run he's given up this year. And it is. 1-2. Swung on, wrapped out towards second. Up with it, Mesquite. He waits for DeCastro to get to the bag, and he'll field it, and then wait, and then throw, and the inning comes to an end. But how about that? Kansas City has come back with 2 outs, a bunt single by Molina, first pitch swinging by Rivera. We're tied at 6. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth on TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. Simplicity Lawn Tractors are known for giving the best cut. Now your friends at Yetmans Limited would like to introduce you to the Simplicity Region EX lawn tractor. The Region EX is designed to bring you more performance, comfort, durability, and value. And best of all, because it's the Simplicity, you're getting the best cut. No one can beat it. So hurry and test drive Simplicity Region EX today. For a Simplicity dealer near you, contact Yetmans Limited in Winnipeg. Hey, Simplicity, the way to a beautiful lawn.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you had a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. Kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen-free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Well, 2 runs for Kansas City, and they tie it up here as we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. The only reason Felix Molina was bunting was to get aboard to bring Luis Rivera to the plate, and he promptly hit the first pitch of fastball over the left field wall for his second home run of the night. 2 2-run shots for Luis Rivera. And he has home runs number 3 and 4 here tonight. We're going to play into the bottom of the ninth inning. Now the Goldeyes blow a 5-run lead. And now we'll see Chad Robinson come into the baseball game and pitch for the T-Bones. And Chad Robinson will take over for Ryan Fennell, who worked 2/3 of an inning, and he was perfect. With a strikeout, pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Robinson is pitcher number 5 tonight for Kansas City. He'll face Lentini, DeCaster, and Skoma. 2, 3, 4 in the order. Robinson with the long hair, a right-hander, 6'5", 210 from Las Vegas, Nevada. And he was in Fort Worth of the North American League this year. First pitch. He is in there for a strike. And he's 25 years old. He won't be 26 until November. Lentini 1 for 4 tonight. We're tied at 6, and the Goldeyes looking for a last-inning victory tonight. At home, the 0-1 is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. And for Chad Robinson, he'll make his 19th start of the year. He's 2-3 with a 4.24 ERA. He does have 6 saves. 1-1. He is high and away, 2-1. 17 innings, 17 hits, 8 earned runs, 7 walks, 22 strikeouts. He's given up 2 homers, and the opposition batting .266 against. 2 balls and 1 strike to Lentini, who has a double tonight, the 2-1. Swung on, and that is popped up down the right field line. Long run for Rivera, still coming, and now the shortstop, second baseman Davis will get there to make the catch in foul territory for out number 1. And Sherundle DeCaster, the batter. And DeCaster is 1 for 4 here in the baseball game. And DeCaster tonight, single his last trip, first pitch. Swung on, bounce out toward third. It's a foul ball. Strike 1. Nothing and 1 to DeCaster, who's bounced out twice, struck out looking, single. 1 away here in the 9th. And Chad Robinson, the tall right-hander, comes set, the 0-1. Curve a little high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Goldeyes 6 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Kansas City on the Culligan Water in-game line score. 1-1 pitch is outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. DeCaster extended a hitting streak to 5 straight with that hit in the 7th. Now looking to get on here in the 9th. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1. Swung on, that's hit high, out to right field, but the wind will knock that down, and Rivera will make the catch for out number 2. And Ryan Skoma, the batter. And Skoma, 1 for 4 tonight. Facing a right-hander. And Skoma, a single in the 4th, scored a run. The difference here tonight is the Goldeyes making an error and costing them 3 runs in the 7th, and then not getting the last out in the 9th. And it's 5 runs that have totaled up on that. First pitch is low, Ryan Skoma. They've, in a lot of ways, let Kansas City back in this. The 1-0 swung on and fouled back. And out of play, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. The Goldeyes don't win this here with 2 away in the inning, and they have to play an extra inning. You're looking at Patrick Keating probably being extended, pitches outside, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Robinson comes set, the 2-1 is high, 3-1. Skoma, a pretty good eye. He will take a walk. Talked about it last night. He has 40 to lead the team. 3-1 is outside. There you go. 2-out free pass. And here's Ray. Only the second walk issued by Kansas City tonight. And wouldn't this be interesting if Ray Sadler could somehow walk the Goldeyes off to victory over his old team? He's 0 for 4 tonight. 2 for 8 in the series. You might say he's due. And Sadler, a right-handed batter, may be looking to try to dump one over that left field fence here. He leads the team with 16 homers, but hitless tonight in 4 trips. 2 away, runner at first. Robinson comes set. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's 0-1, and Ray will go for a little walk. Sadler hitting .256 on the year. And batting .290 as a Goldeye. Robinson will come set. The 0-1, runner on the move, pitches outside, throw down to second is not in time. Ryan Skoma with a stolen base, his 6th of the year. And the pitch is outside for ball 1-1. And now the Goldeyes are likely a base hit away from having Skoma try to score at least try to get him home to win this thing. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sadler. Robinson will come set, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled back to the screen. And Sadler, seeing a steady diet of breaking balls here, is behind 1-2, and the Goldeyes are down to their final strike of the 9th in a 6-6 tie. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Ray Sadler. Skoma represents the winning run at second with 2 away here in the 9th. Robinson comes set. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and bounced off the mitt of Robinson. Pitcher will pick it up and throw to first, and we'll play extra innings here tonight in downtown Winnipeg. Well, it was off the glove of Robinson. He scrambled to pick it up and threw in time to get Sadler. And we'll go on to the 10th, tied at 6, TSN 1290.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me. In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know cooking with small kitchen appliances like a toaster oven or an electric frying pan uses less energy than your oven or stove? Even boiling water with an electric kettle will save energy. And next time you're shopping for a new appliance, look for Energy Star appliances, as they can use 30 to 50% less energy. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a Rico.
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a Rico document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our Rico.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a Rico.
Rico, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
And the hits just keep on coming on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 10th inning. The Goldeyes will play extra innings here tonight, tied at 6. KJ Miramontes will lead it off, followed by Justin Bath and Joey Gathright. And Patrick Keating will stay out there. First pitch is outside, ball 1. And just looking here, 4 extra innings. The Goldeyes have played more extra innings than any team in the league. This is as a bouncer right side. Mesquite will knock it down, get up, and he throws to first. What a play. That was a tough play. Chopper by Miramontes, right side, and it was more toward first base. A long-range run there for Mesquite, and he kind of slid, knocked it down, spun, got up, and threw a sidearm strike to first base, so there's one away here. Back to the top of the order, and Justin Bass, who's 0 for 3, hit by a pitch. This is the Goldeyes' 8th extra inning game of the year. They're 5-2 in free baseball. And the first pitch to Bass. Swung on. That's lined to center field. That'll drop for a base hit. And Joey Gathright is the batter. He's 0 for 3. Now the Goldeyes will look for another double play ball here because Kansas City has hit into 5 double plays tonight. 1 out, 1 on now. And they have their 11th hit. The Goldeyes have 13. We are tied at 6. Each team's made an error tonight. In this 10th inning. First pitch. Curve a little bit high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Gathright, a double play that he hit into in the first, walked and scored in the 4th. Flew out in the 6th and flew out in the 8th. 1-0 is inside. 2 balls and no strikes is Gathright. Kind of skipped out of the way of that. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. We're in the 10th. Keating comes set. And a throw over to first base. And Bass, who's 5 for 6 on the base paths, gets back in time. Gathright waggling the bat from the left side. The 2-0 is outside. 3 balls and no strikes. 3-0. Gathright hitting .295. See if he goes after the 3-0 or will take. Keating will come set. The 3-0 is on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 3-1. Great crowd tonight, and we are, well, getting toward darkness at 8:45. Still some light, but definitely dusk. And we'll have about 15 minutes of daylight left, and then that'll be that. 3-1, run on the move, pitches low, ball 4. Now there's 2 on with 1 down. So Keating will walk a batter. And here's Jairo Perez, who was 2 for 3 with a walk, run scored, and an RBI. One out, and Justin Bass at second base. And at first, Joey Gathright now. And Jairo Perez with 5 hits in this series already. He's 5 for 8, steps in from the right side. Keating will come set. First pitch. Curve, drops in there for a strike. Well, in Kansas City, they used to give you some game notes. In fact, they were real good at distributing information about their team, and their radio guy, that was the media relations guy, up and quit just before the season started to take a job at a school. And they have a new radio guy, but obviously they haven't followed through with the notes. Otherwise, I would tell you is that curveball missed outside 1-1. What Kansas City's numbers are in extra innings, but I know this. The Goldeyes are playing their 8th extra inning game, and they played more than anybody else. The 1-1. Fastball's high, 2 balls and 1 strike. It'll be up to Keating here for a while if this thing gets extended because, well, you've used Kissick and Lafferty tonight. You have Aguilar and Downing available. The 2-1. Fastball swung on, ripped to the gap in right center. That's going to get down, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. Around third, heading home is Bass. Right on his heels is Gathright. It will be a stand-up 2-run double for Perez, and it's 8-6 Kansas City. And Kennard Jones will be the batter. And that will send some folks home. So Bass scores, Gathright scores from first on that double, and it was tattooed to right center by Jairo Perez. And Kennard Jones will stand in from the left-hand side. Kansas City's 2-0 in extra innings, so this is only their 3rd extra inning game. First pitch is low, ball 1. And the Goldeyes getting a left-hander up, and Pete Gailey. And Keating will come set. 1-0 pitch. Fastball is low, 2 balls and no strikes. Whereas the Goldeyes are playing their 8th extra inning game. 8-6 Kansas City, their first lead of the night. And this place is kind of quieted down. 2-0 is outside, 3 balls and no strikes. And Patrick Keating obviously struggling now. Got the first 2 outs in the 9th, and then a bunt single that stayed on the line. And then the first pitch after that to Luis Rivera tied it as he sent it over the wall and left. Pitches in there for a strike. It's 3-1 to Kennard Jones. Kansas City has scored 2 in the 9th and 2 in the 10th here. They lead it by 2. 3-1. Breaking ball is low, ball 4. And Jones will draw a walk, and Rick Forney's seen enough, and that will be it for Patrick Keating. And Brandon Jones is going to see likely Pete Gailey. And we're going to get a pitching change just to make sure of it. We'll hang tough here for a minute as Rick Forney goes out to the mound. And he's going to have a little chat with Keating, the entire infield, and buy a little bit more time for Gailey to throw in the bullpen. Only 1 out, 2 in, and 2 on now. And some more people will use the pitching visit for an opportunity to head to the exits, and they are going to leave Patrick Keating in the baseball game. And Brandon Jones, 2 for 4 tonight. And Jones will step in from the right side. Keating will come set. He'll check Perez at second. First pitch curve. That floats high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Brandon Jones has had an infield single, lined out, singled, and then bounced out. Pitch swung on, popped up. Should be playable. First base side, DeCaster will call off Allen, and almost in front of the home plate area, DeCaster will make the catch for out number 2. And now it's Felix Molina who will step up. We look ahead to the Goldeyes 10th inning. Mazzola, Ramon, and Allen. 6, 7, and 8. And Molina 2 for 4 tonight. And Keating comes set. First pitch. Fastball swung on, lifted out toward right. Sadler's there, and he will curl and make the catch. And the inning comes to an end. But not before Kansas City takes the lead for the first time tonight. 2 runs, couple of hits, couple of walks, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of 10. Last chance for Winnipeg. 8-6 Kansas City. Goldeyes need 2 to tie it, 3 to walk them off. We'll see what happens when we come back on TSN 1290.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites. Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. Their fresh water, quality products, and modern equipment provide customers the very best in auto cleaning, inside and out. For over 50 years, Midtown Car Wash has been dedicated to providing the best full-service vehicle cleaning by our friendly, experienced staff. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude Street at Donald.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Bottom 10, 8-6 for Kansas City. Gary has lost tonight 4-1 to Sioux Falls, so if the Goldeyes don't come back, it'll be a missed opportunity to get within 1.5. As Sioux Falls beat Gary 4-1 in Gary tonight. Now the Goldeyes are losing here 8-6. It's Mazzola, Ramon, and Allen against Chad Robinson. And Mazzola steps in from the right side. He is 1 for 4 tonight. He's homered. First pitch swung on, and that is flipped down the right field line, and it will be a long run there for Iro Perez, the first baseman, and R.J. Miramontes to try to get that ball. Or it's KJ Miramontes, excuse me. Strike 1 on Josh Mazzola. Was bounced out, flown out, homered and struck out. 0-1 is a fastball that's wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the Goldeyes looking to get a guy on here. It needs to start with a leadoff guy. And the 1-1. Swung on, that's hit high and deep and yanked foul. 1-2. For Mazzola as the leadoff guy, he's hitting .411. And that's the best leadoff average on the team. Ryan Skoma's next at .375. So if you're looking to rally and start an inning, this is the guy you want up. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, that's hit out toward left field. And Justin Bass is there, and he'll make the catch as he got in toward the gap. And there'll be 1 away. And here's Amos Ramon. And Ramon will stand in for the right side. And Ramon taking over for Casey Harther, who was 4 for 4 tonight when he pinch ran for him in the 8th. Robinson comes set. First pitch. Fastball swung on, fouled back for strike one. We're in the bottom of 10, 8-6 Kansas City. Nothing in one to Amos. And the pitch is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rick Forney did not start Amos tonight. In the pregame show, he said Amos in the last 5 games was hitting 100. And Ramon batting .276 on the year. 8 homers, 47 driven in. Pitch is swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2 to Ramon. Chad Robinson is looking for the win here now. And he'll come set. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is high, 2-2. Well, if the Goldeyes don't rally here with 2 outs to go, they'll be facing a sweep tomorrow afternoon here at home, and that's not, I think, when they looked at the schedule coming home from Sioux City, what they had in mind. And the pitch swung on and missed, and they're down to their final out. Strikeout for Chad Robinson, his first and the 7th for Kansas City pitching tonight. Here's Luis Allen. Last hope for Winnipeg is El Kabong. And Allen will stand in for the right side. 1 for 3 tonight. A 2-run single, 2-run double actually, and a walk. Chad Robinson wants a new baseball, and he'll get one from home plate umpire Sean Hicks. And Allen stands in from the right-hand side. First pitch is a slider on the outside edge for a strike. Eight-6 here. We're in the 10th inning. Kansas City leading it. And Robinson will come set in the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. And this got away from Winnipeg. It really got away from Winnipeg. When it started was the 3-run 7th. And it should have been a 0 thrown up in that inning, but an error cost them. Pitch is swung on, bounced out towards short. To his right, Molina. He picks it up, throws to first, and that's the ball game. Kansas City's won the series here with a comeback victory here tonight. Goldeyes blow the save, make a costly error in a 3-run 7th, and Kansas City wins it in 10, 8-6. For the Goldeyes, they go feverishly in the 10th, 1, 2, 3, and we'll go to the post-game show with Kansas City winning it 8-6 here tonight in 10 on TSN 1290.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they